G'day Ditsky Den. In today's video we're going to be playing with this P.E.K.K.A spam deck that I made. Okay, so I had a lot of fun playing with P.E.K.K.A yesterday, so we're just going to spam it as much as possible using bullshit cycle cards, the bomber and fireball to hopefully predict. But before we get into it, I just want to ask, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe. Alright, let's get into the video. Whoa, hold up 1 second. I'm obviously still new to this YouTube thing, so anything you can think I can do to improve, please leave it down in the comments. And also, if you watch to the end, you'll be helping me out a ton. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so today's video is going to be a quick one because I need to leave for work in like 10-15 minutes at the absolute latest. I mean, I said it in the intro, but we're playing with this P.E.K.K.A cycle deck. I tried testing it out like off camera, but my internet at my house is so fucking terrible that I couldn't really, like, I didn't have any actual opportunity. So I've lost quite a few trophies. It's fine, we're gonna let this guy get some damage, it's all good. We didn't have P.E.K.K.A in our starting hand, which is a bit of a letdown because that honestly helps out a ton. I could have gotten rid of that ram ram instantly, but I don't like this guy's deck at all. Oh my goodness. I don't want to use my fireball just because I want to have enough elixir for this P.E.K.K.A, and I think I'm just gonna play skeletons as cycle, and I'm just gonna wait until, there we go, perfect, wait until he plays something else, and then I can, if that bomber was not meant to go there at all, wait till he plays something so we can play my P.E.K.K.A. I did have stuff I wanted to speak about today, but honestly I am so like worried about finishing, like getting to work on time, that I can't even remember what I was going to speak about. I don't know, but earlier today I was watching this video. This guy on YouTube was like covering the how Jinxie rose and became like a really big streamer, and I don't know, I mean, he's a Clash streamer and everything, but that sort of just like inspired me a little bit more doing what I'm doing currently. Fuck, I really don't want to let him get this tower because I don't know. Okay, he doesn't have a tower, but he has a lot of fucking counters to my P.E.K.K.A, bro. I think we're just gonna play a bomber here just so he doesn't take the tower. The bombers might get one hit on the tower, but it's all good. We need to get a good opportunity for this P.E.K.K.A, like right here. Don't let the wizard connect with the tower. Perfect. He's gonna play not his thing. We'll play a fireball there. We'll play an E-Wiz if he has... See, Bob's like low-key just counters. I don't like it, and I just wasted so much elixir trying to defend that P.E.K.K.A, and it just died anyway. But it's all good because we got another one. He doesn't have his bar barrel. He will have his goblin hut, but I have a fireball ready. That was such a waste of a fireball. I'm so sporadic right now. My brain isn't really working because I'm just in such a rush. I mean, not in a rush, but I'm concerned. I am concerned. Yeah, he takes the tower here. He definitely does not take the tower here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He does have a deck that basically completely counters mine, which is really annoying. The skeletons will tank the hits from the mini P.E.K.K.A, and that Valkyrie is gone. We got a fireball for any goblin huts that he might place, please. Are you going to place a goblin hut? I'm just going to prediction fireball. That was terrible prediction. But it's all good. They're still alive. Ah! Oh, one hit on the tower, man. One hit on the tower. That's all we need. Alright, we're going to go for a P.E.K.K.A here to tank. We still have a minute of overtime, so there is still hope. We're going to go for an E-Wiz E-Spirit just to help clear all that up. We have the bomber in front. We're going to go for... Okay, that P.E.K.K.A is dead. But I want to see if we can just get another P.E.K.K.A here, because then with the bomber, those barbs should be basically done. Now, he's going to play his skeleton dragons, which will be a problem, but we have our arrows at the ready. Prediction, will it? It won't, but we got a fireball anyway. And that's game, baby! What a comeback, bro! What a comeback. First game of the day. This is why you watch my channel, huh? This is why you watch my channel. Bro, P.E.K.K.A cycle, that's where it's at. I enjoyed playing with P.E.K.K.A yesterday. And I feel like this is a pretty good tick for this arena, I'm not gonna lie. Because most of these guys just don't know how to defend a P.E.K.K.A. Anyway, I wanted to, so I was working with one of my boys yesterday, like one of my close boys. And God, what's up with everyone? Okay, we're gonna play a bomber to try and mitigate damage, and arrows as well, just get rid of those. I think that was an overcommitment on my end for sure, because I did want to have that bomber to back up this P.E.K.K.A right here that I want to place. But I think he's low on elixir, but we're just gonna wait to play the P.E.K.K.A, see if he wants to play and spam anything else at the bridge, because that's what these low arena players like to do. Absolutely perfect. Alright, cool. And we're gonna go for a Fire Spirit because he's probably gonna play Barbs. We're gonna go for a Bomber and Bats to just clear literally everything. We're just gonna spam as many cycle cards as we physically can. If he plays his Barbarians, the Bomber should take care of him unless he plays it in a good position. But no, that's tower down already, baby. Is it tower down? It's not tower down. But you know what? It's tower on very fucking low health. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Honestly, I'm very concerned right now that the camera isn't, I'm not even in frame. And I don't care. If I'm not in frame, I'm gonna post the video anyway. Because, oh well. But I just want to, I want to thank you guys as well, because honestly, like the past two videos have been doing a lot better than the other ones I've been posting. I think that Fire Spirit was a bit unnecessary. We've got a P.E.K.K.A here to get rid of that. We're going to go for Bats as well, because he'll probably play his Valkyrie, because that's what he did last time. No, he plays a Hog Rider. What a fucking idiot. Alright, perfect. Alright, that means we'll have enough elixir for Fireball in case he plays Barbarians and he surrounds my P.E.K.K.A. But we don't need it at all. We could go for the 3 crown here. No, we're just going to let him do that with the Barbarians. That's all good. I'm leaking elixir because I don't really know what to play. We're just going to cycle some of our spirits, get rid of all of that. We're going to play a P.E.K.K.A at the bridge with a Bomber in support. He doesn't have his Barbarians. He has a P.E.K.K.A here, but we're just going to kite that shit. And, okay, he has the potential of getting the tower here. He has very high potential of getting the tower here. I think he is for certain going to get the tower here. But you know what? The Lion doesn't concern himself with lost towers, does he? No, he does not, because we're going to just spam a P.E.K.K.A and go for the 3 crown, baby. That's what we're doing. He played a mini P.E.K.K.A in a terrible spot. We're just going to play some cycle cards here. Bomber and then Fireball all of that away. Hopefully keep my P.E.K.K.A alive just for a few more seconds. And that is game 2 down 3 crown. This is an unstoppable dick, bro. I think this is the best one I've made so far. What's the time? I don't care what the time is. We got time for one more because I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I did want to have a talking point for the video today, but honestly, as I said multiple times already now, I am in, my mind is in such a kerfuffle right now. Just, that E-Spirit's gonna get rid of my skeletons. This is really annoying, but we have Bats, so it's all good. I don't know, he definitely has a lot of elixir, but I don't want to leak, so I'm just gonna go straight in with the push. Arrows, Fireball would be better than arrows. Oh, I should have. Okay, that wasn't the best Fireball placement in the world. It definitely wasn't. And his Witch is still alive. Okay, this guy I think is going to put up a little bit of a better fight than some of the other guys that I have been going against. We'll wait for that E-Spirit to connect and then we'll play our Bats, just because otherwise the Bats will die. This Hog Rider, honestly, Hog Rider plus E-Spirit, unless I have my P.E.K.K.A in cycle, I don't really have much against it. But I think when it comes down to double elixir, I do have a shot of beating this guy. Alright, play something, my guy. I'm not going to be the one to make the first move. I think we'll play a Bomber in the back just to cycle, because I know he has his Witch. And, okay, he played a Fireball for some reason. We're just going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. That was, I don't know, we'll go for an E-Spirit to back it up, and he's going to play a Witch, so we're going to arrows, and we'll get some Bats in there, because that perfectly clears up his Bats. A fire. He just has too much against my P.E.K.K.A, man. He has too many Swarm cards that I can't really do nothing about, and I think we've lost this game, boys. I think I may have met my match. I may have met my match here. That is unfortunate, but double elixir hasn't yet hit yet. These guys usually get overwhelmed by the P.E.K.K.A spam and double elixir. If we can get to this P.E.K.K.A with the bomber in support, we'll play bats there and a P.E.K.K.A in front of the bomber. No, not in front of the bomber. Of course it's not in front of the bomber. Why would it be in front of the bomber? He's going to play his witch, so we'll just do that as a terrible prediction and not even hit the cannon. Absolutely wonderful. This is how we just love to be so bad at the game. I have my microphone on my bonnet today, and I think it was a dumb idea, to be honest. He's committed so much elixir in that lane. He might even get the tower, but I don't... Where did my bomber go? Where did my bomber go? Okay, we've lost this game. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. That's just gonna have to be the video for today because I gotta go to work, I gotta earn some money. My ass is in so much debt right now, like, I'm fucking broke. I don't even have enough money to pay for fuel to get to work and back today. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.